Hello everyone, I am Surrendal the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm here to look at some more r/ChoosingBeggars. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my cat laying on top of the printer will convince you. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, a girl walks away just because he offers to take her to Applebee's. And this person here says, this man asked me out on a date. He was actually fine as hell, but when I asked him where we were going, he said, and I quote, ladies, Applebee's. I busted out laughing at his silly, cheap butt. I told him I own my own shop, a house, a BMW, and stocks. I can buy Applebee's. I mean, from what I could find, Applebee's is like worth, what, $1 billion? I mean, I really doubt you have that kind of money. And if you have that kind of money, why don't you give it to charity or something like that? Anyways, this person goes on to say, then I walked away. You should have seen his face. I'm worth more than Applebee's. You have to impress me, and that ain't it. Well, I mean, he could have probably taken you to McDonald's. There's that. Anyways, this person goes on to say, ladies, keep them standards high as hell. Don't settle for a broke man. I mean, how do you know he's broke just based off of his restaurant choice? Anyways, this person down here says, so because he offered to take you out to dinner at Applebee's, he's broke. You had to tell him all your worldly accomplishments to sound good. You don't know that man's financial status. He could own several Applebee's. He could be a broker. He could be a doctor, but you judged him off of a restaurant. I am sure if I saw his face, he would be laughing because he just dodged a bullet. I think he dodged a tactical nuke. Anyways, this person goes on to say, you own all these things, but you still don't have a man. It's not because your standards are high, it's because you ain't crap. And yeah, I'm gonna probably give this like a 45 out of 50. Yeah, for this person to have all this stuff here, they still can't buy themselves a good personality or a man. And yeah, he could have probably gone with something like, I don't know, he could have taken you out on a date to McDonald's or something like that. And this next post here says, wants a free roof in exchange for reviews. And this person here says, lazy workers, do not read further. I am about to provide a lucrative opportunity for young companies that are willing to meet my criteria. You have to have been in business for at least 6 months to qualify. I need my roof totally replaced on my 1,200 square foot home, and will allow a company that's new to do it for free. Hey, guy, if you maybe want the roof to be redone correctly, you maybe want a company that probably has more experience than that. It's probably just a personal recommendation, but anyways, this person goes on to say, I will pay for 75% of the materials. The rest is on you. After you complete my roof to my satisfaction, you will receive the following: 5 Google reviews from me and several friends that are in the industry. Why don't you just ask those friends that are in the industry to help you? I'm sure they'd be willing to, or probably not. Anyways, this person goes on to say, word of mouth recommendations for 6 months from me. I will allow you to place your sign in my yard for 45 days. I am sick and tired of entitled businesses today who want to overcharge, want a free ride, but are unwilling to put in sweat equity to show they're serious. Well, dude, well, a business is kind of like with artists. They, need money to pay bills, and unfortunately, exposure doesn't pay the bills. Anyways, this person goes on to say, this is a mutually beneficial arrangement to show your future clients that you are serious to the dedication of your craft. PM me with any questions. Hey, guy, for somebody who's calling people lazy, why don't you get off your lazy ass and you could do it yourself? That's personally what I would say, and I'm gonna probably give you like a 50 out of 50, because, yeah, you sound like a great person to work for. And this next post here says, choosing beggar, looking for a house. And this person here says, "Good morning, everyone. Does anyone in this group has or know any owners that accept Section 8 and has a 5 or 6 bedroom available? My lease was up 2 weeks ago, but I did have a 30-day extension, but I am just finding out after a whole year that a lady passed away in the house I am in now. Me and my children is very uncomfortable after this out the owner never mentioned." I mean, that is kind of a crummy thing for the owner to not mention. Anyways, this person goes on to say, "Anything to me about someone passing away. I just need to move ASAP." And to give you an idea, that was all just one sentence and no punctuation. And also, a 5 or 6 bedroom house? I mean, who do you think is just gonna give that away for free or very cheap? You'd be dreaming at that point. And I'm gonna probably give this like a 40 out of 50. I mean, I get it. You probably did need to maybe have that mentioned that, somebody probably passed away in that house, but yeah, that doesn't mean you're owed free stuff here, my friend. And this next post here says, "Imagine getting upset that you have to wait for a whopping 10 minutes to eat the free brownies you didn't bake. But yeah, the sister is the one who is selfish." And this person here says, "Am I the a-hole for calling my sister selfish over brownies? Hey Reddit, I, 16, recently had a disagreement with my sister May, 14, over some brownies she baked. So, here's what happened. My sister loves baking and often spends time in the kitchen. However, something that has become frustrating is her habit of spending an excessive amount of time taking photos of the things she baked. Like, she takes 10 minutes on it. 10 minutes? That's like 1/6 of an hour. That is nothing. Anyways, this person goes on to say, "This became more of an issue when she made brownies the other day. As soon as the brownies were out of the oven, my other sister and I wanted some. We started taking a few brownie bites when May saw what we were doing and immediately told us not to touch them until she had taken her photos. I responded by saying, 'You take photos all the time, and I'm sure you have images of brownies somewhere. Just let us eat these now.' I mean, you probably don't want them, immediately out of the oven, because I think they'd be a little bit hot there, my friend." Anyways, this person goes on to say, "My comment upset her, and she insisted that we had no right to eat the brownies without her permission, considering she was the one who made them." Yeah, she is right. She then packed up the brownies in a box and left. Feeling frustrated, I texted her later, calling her selfish for taking the brownies. I mean, who died and put you in charge of who decided who got the brownies? Anyways, this person goes on to say, "I argued that since she made them using household ingredients, she had no right to claim them. My other sister agreed with me, and even our parents, though they didn't want to get involved, sided in with us, saying that my sister was overreacting. Since this, May hasn't spoken to me or my other sister. Am I the a-hole? I still don't think I did anything wrong." Okay. I'm gonna probably give this like a 50 out of 50. Dude, it's over brownies and you're waiting for 10 minutes. 10 minutos. That is nothing. Nothing. And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.